So by this point, I think it's pretty well known that Skylanders 6 left mixed impressions. Let's sweep that one under the rug. We don't talk about that one because here today we are to be talking about the new Skylanders 7. Skylanders Timelanders. Now, as we all know, the Skylanders franchise came to an unfortunate end after its release of the sixth game, Skylanders Imaginators, which didn't exactly leave a good taste in anyone's mouth. That guacamole monster. I really think that they should have ended on Skylanders 5, but that's besides the point because we are going to be talking about a new concept for a brand new rebooted game to the franchise, and hopefully the swan song to end Skylanders for good. Now, starting right off the bat with my idea for Skylanders 7 Timelanders, this is going to be a long game because it is either going to make or break the entire franchise. All my chips are down, I'm all in. Basically, the story is going to revolve around Kaos. Not just him as a villain, not just him getting a kinda maybe sorta redemption arc that was ultimately undone in Skylanders 6, but it's going to be about his journey to finding his true self. Let me explain. It's already been established in Skylanders that time travel is possible. So I'm thinking for this game, Kaos discovers a way to harness it and starts traveling to alternate realities via time travel, alternate timelines, I suppose. But anyways, he discovers that in every single timeline, he doesn't take over Skylands. No matter where he looks, he can't find one. Halfway through the game, this is going to trigger the second part of his character arc, where he has to come to terms with the fact that he's just not cut out to be the Lord of Darkness he thinks he is. Also, thanks to a time travel concept, we can have any kind of level design we want. Think about it. We could bring back the entire Rogues Gallery from the previous games. One where Pipsqueak managed to take over. One where the darkness successfully spread throughout Skylands and took over the universe. We could go to futuristic cities or prehistoric jungles of the past. Maybe one where the entire world is covered in chompies or something like that. Just get creative with it. You have unlimited potential here. And with said potential, I propose we introduce a brand new, updated, and fun arena battle mode to the game. What I'm talking about is we could devise a level system where, let's say, every 5 waves of enemies, there's a boss battle, and the enemies are never consistent. What I mean by that is they're constantly changing and switching up the variety of the gameplay so it never feels boring. You could be fighting Greebles, Trolls, Chompies, other boss battles from previous games, scaled down of course. You could fight the Doomlanders, the Doom Raiders. You could fight other Skylanders, the Dark Ones from the first game. Just get crazy with it and make sure it's fun. Or heck, we could go even further than that. It's time travel. We have unlimited opportunities. Eon could be a boss battle. Let's do some things players have never experienced before. The closest we ever got to an Eon boss battle was Evilon from Skylanders 4 Trap Team, and that was a little underwhelming. But okay, whatever, it's just the arena mode. What else is this game supposed to provide that's gonna bring people back? Well, first of all, it's gonna be launching a brand new wave of Skylanders, and some returning ones with new redesigns, of course, with time-themed abilities, such as, what if you had a Skylander that could just pause everything in the area around it? Or one that could speed up its own time, or rewind? Or what if it could clone itself with alternate time variants? What if it could travel to the past or the future in some shape or form? Just time-themed abilities that players could customize and have fun with.
But okay, yeah, it's another gimmick we've seen before. What else does this game got?
I'll tell you what. Alternate endings and branching paths. In You know when I said this was going to be a long game? Well, I'm saying that throughout the story, you as the Portal Master, for the first time, truly get to decide the fate of Skylands. Throughout the levels, at certain points, you will be given options to choose where you want to travel in time, and therefore, in turn, change the potential outcome of the story. I'm thinking there should be 3 endings at least. A good ending, a mixed ending, and a bad ending. So unlike all the other games before where it's like, yeah, grab the Skylander, punch the bad guy, stop chaos, send chaos away, we win, yeah. No! For once, you will truly be in control of your own destiny. And it is entirely up to you what happens throughout this game, thus giving the players the first ever time where there is weight and consequences to their actions. They'll actually have to take a bit of time to consider what they want to do because their actions directly affect the outcome. And it's not gonna be like in Mortal Kombat 11 where it's just like last second, yeah, choose good ending here or choose bad ending here. Fight, you win, you lose, all that shenanigans. No! The entire gameplay experience will be directly involved in that outcome. And not to mention, giving the game so much more replayability, knowing that you can experience different stories throughout its run. The way I see it, the potential endings could be this. Throughout Kaos's journey to finding himself, and perhaps turning to the side of good, the 3 options would consist of this. 1. The bad ending. Kaos betrays everyone and finally successfully takes over Skylands. Option 2. The chaotic neutral ending where neither side really wins. Let's just say there's a time vortex right now, it explodes, everyone's gone. It's a work in progress, they can't all be perfect. Option 3. The good ending. Kaos saves everyone and converts to the side of good. Because keep in mind, this is Kaos's game. He will be the main character of this story. Not the Academy, not the heroes, not the Skylanders, not Eon, Kaos. For too long now, it's been the same formula, with a deviation in Skylanders 5, which is why it's my favorite game. Kaos finally became more than just a one-note bad guy. He attacks, he betrays, he transforms, he loses. This time, there will be an alternate ending where he could win, he could lose, he could win in a different way. But, what you're thinking though, if Kaos is the main character, then doesn't that mean there's not gonna be a Kaos final boss battle? Kinda. There will definitely be a Kaos boss battle, but I'm gonna place it halfway through the game. Sort of the turning point to his character arc, and the trigger to what makes him want to start changing in the first place. Now as for the final boss battle, let's say it's an alternate timeline version of Kaos. One that went absolutely insane with his Skylander antics. One so desperate to win, he gave up everything in the process. And let's just get insane with this concept. Let's give him Petrified Darkness, Traptanium, let's give him the Iron Gauntlet of Arcus, just make an amalgamation of Kaos boss battles and to make it into one giant thing. Let's even make it into a 5-stage boss battle, where each stage you have to chip away at him somehow. Maybe the first wave you have to knock off the gauntlet so he reverts down a little bit, and then you have to bash off all the Petrified Darkness so now he's just left with the Traptanium, and then you have to bash off all the Traptanium so now it's just Kaos, but then he brings forth the powers of the darkness and gets back in the fight, and then you have to put him down again, and then for the 5th wave you have to toss him into a time vortex. ugh, let's just get awesome with it! But those are just my initial thoughts. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and please stay tuned for more Skylanders content. And I'll be seeing you next time. Take care.